let's go through some of the top asked questions on the WavyTalk hair remover tool. So this one is great because this is removable, but this actually turns it into an automatic roller because there are two different modes on here. There is manual mode and automatic mode. And then I'm going to go through the buttons and all the features and stuff like that. But the number one question that's asked on here is it good for all skin tones? And unfortunately not. It gives you a guide, which I don't think I have in here, but of the lightest to darkest skin tone. And the darkest skin tone is like a medium skin tone that you're allowed to use it on for it to be effective. So that is the number one question on here. And I'm sure you can see it in the product description, all that stuff, the guide. So you could probably also look it up on the internet and see the guide for the WavyTalk hair removal. And it goes to about medium shade. So I mean, I'm a little tanner right now because it's summer where I am, but I am usually very, very light skinned, like ivory. So I knew that this was going to work for me. What's great about it is that it works in as little as 20 uses. So you're going to start off using it 3 times a week. There's a whole guide that it comes with. You're going to start out using it 3 times a week, and then you drop it down till eventually you're only using it like once a month, and that is for hair growth, complete hair growth removal. About 20 times and it's gone completely. The price point of this, I know people who pay $100 or more per laser treatment. So this is definitely the way to go. What's awesome, and it has different modes, so you can use it all over your body. Right here is the power button. So that is how you turn it on. And then you can put it up and down just by pressing this button. It always recommends that you start off at 1 and work your way up from there. Now there's also different modes. You can see right there how the little body is lit up. So if I press mode, it's going to go to the bikini area, which that area is lit up. And then if I press mode again, it's going to go to facial hair. And then it also has that little snowflake in the corner to show you that it is cooling. It is not hot. It's not going to burn you. And I am going to go ahead and demonstrate it to show you that it is not painful at all. And then you're just going to long press the power button to turn it off. It does take like 9 seconds to turn off, but comes with these nifty little glasses and this carrying case. And what's nice about the carrying case is that there's a nice big pocket for the tool to go into, and then there's a smaller pocket for the sunglasses to go into, and these are going to protect your eyeballs. Whatever you are doing it on, you always want to do it at a 90-degree angle, so keeping it like this. And then if you're going to do it on the auto mode, like let's just say you're doing hair removal on your cheek, it's just going to make it roll a little bit easier and make sure you're not missing any spots or anything like that. Now, first thing you want to do before you use it is you want to shave. So I shaved my armpits today, and you want to do that because you want it to target the body hair that's under your skin, not the body hair that's on top of your skin. So the way that you do that is you get a really close shave, and then you go in there and you start using it. So I am going to start out on level 1. And I'm going to switch modes so that it is in body hair mode. So you can see that. And then I am just going to go through, push the button. It is pain-free. And it is so cool. It is like cold. That air is really blasting out. But you guys, seriously, it is incredibly pain-free. No irritation, no anything like that. Now I'm going to boost it into auto mode. And I can tell that it's in auto mode now because I long pressed this button right here, the trigger button, and it's in auto mode. So now all I'm going to have to do is hold it to my skin. I don't need to push anything else. And then I'm just going to lightly roll it. When I pick it up and I remove contact from my skin, it stops automatically. So once it's in that auto mode, you don't have to worry about pushing this trigger button at all. I'm going to put it back on my skin, not going to push any button, and you'll see that it's going to fire up automatically. Okay, pick it up, stops automatically. Now I'm going to move to my face. That's right, I'm going to show you it on my face because you know what? I wax my lip. I'm sick of doing it. I'm 31 now. I have hairs that grow all out of my chin and my face, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay, so So now I push the mode so that it is on face, and I'm still gonna stick on one. Still in auto mode. I'm gonna go ahead and put it to my face. Okay, so you saw me jump there a little bit. It did not hurt, but there was a flash of heat that I could not feel on my armpit, which is kind of what startled me a little bit, but there is still absolutely no pain. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move to my cheeks, and I'm gonna try really hard to not look at it. It really is incredible how quickly, like, you can just feel that it is working. It is so easy to use, so user-friendly. It's been a minute now, and I just wanted to show you my armpit again. You can see that there is no, I just turned it off, so now it's doing the countdown until when it shuts off. But now you can see that there's absolutely no irritation. Let's see, I've got my front camera on. It doesn't look like it's produced any redness on my skin or anything like that. I'll be honest, I was like, I'm not like a super girly person. I don't do a lot of things to my skin or face. But I am so excited to continue to use this. I love the cool burst action. I could see how if something didn't have that cool burst, it would get incredibly hot, because especially when I had it on my face, you can feel flashes of heat, but they don't burn you at all. It just feels warm. That's all it is. But then that cooling fan is on there, and I think that really is what helps with irritation and keeping the redness down. So I'm going to continue to use this, and then I'm going to make another video in a couple of weeks so that you guys can come back and see how well it has worked or not worked for me. So what I'm going to do as the tester is I am only going to do this armpit, and I'm not going to do this armpit. So I did shave this armpit today, but I'm not going to until I have done the 20 treatments on this armpit. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like. I will have to continue to shave this while I do the 20 treatments. So what I'm going to do is after 20 treatments, I'm then going to let this grow out for a week, and then we'll do a comparison to see if this is even growing. And then you can see what my body hair actually looks like on that import. So